See this? We have to prove that the value of this determinant is this one. So directly we are not able to make take out anything as common there, and we are not able to make any element as 0 there. So what I am trying to do is, since it is directly not possible to simplify it, I am just complicating it and later I will simplify it. So for that reason I am just multiplying each column here, the first column with A, this one, the first column with A, with second column with B, third column with C, fourth column with D. This entire column is multiplied with A, this one is multiplied with B, C and D, and then they are also divided with A, B, C, D. So once you do that, we got this form. Okay, and now if you observe this one, see this, here there is AB and here there is minus AB, and here there is minus CD, and here there is CD, right? And similarly here there is minus AC, here there is plus AC, here there is plus BD, and here there is minus BD. So if you observe this, row 2, row 3 and row 4, if I sum up these all the elements, the result is going to be 0, right? So that is what I am trying to do. So I'll add up all the columns and replace the result in the place of first column. Now when I add up all these columns, I am going to get 0. And when I add up all the elements of the first row, I get A square plus B square plus C square plus D square. So the first column is going to be here A square plus B square plus C square plus D square I get here, and in the remaining elements I am going to get zeros, right? So here there is A square plus B square plus C square plus D square. I am just trying to pull it out as common, therefore I got 1 here. Now since most of the elements of the first column are 0, I am trying to expand the determinant across that first column. If you try to expand it across the first column, you are supposed to find out the cofactor of this element. You need not worry about all these elements, right? And again, be careful while finding out the cofactor. What should be the sign of this? Minus 1 power. What is the index of this? 1, 1. First row, first column. So minus 1 power 1 plus 1, which is going to be plus 1. Therefore, sign is going to be positive only. You remove the first row and you remove the first column, and the determinant of this one is going to be the determinant of this entire one. So I have written it here, right? And if you observe this one, in the first column, which was actually second column from the initial determinant, we have B as common. Actually we multiplied with B, if you remember it earlier, right? We multiplied the entire column with B, therefore B is still remaining there. Now we can pull out that B. So if I pull out that B, I am going to pull it out, right? And it is going to be cancelled with this. And again here also you can see C's. I can pull out those C's and this one will be cancelled. And here also we are going to have D's. I am going to pull out those D's and this is also going to get cancelled, right? Now we have this one multiplied with this. So it is nothing but a simple matrix, and there is no way we can simplify it. It is difficult to again do the same procedure. So what I am trying to do is directly expand the determinant across the first row. Now when I expand the determinant across the first row, here it is A multiplied with A square plus B square. A multiplied with A square plus B square. See, outside there is A square plus B square plus C square plus D square divided by A. A square plus B square plus C square plus D square divided by A, right? And now inside I am just finding out this determinant, which is nothing but A multiplied with its cofactor, and then minus D multiplied with its cofactor, and then C multiplied with its cofactor. Therefore I got this expression. Now in this expression, if I simplify it, I got this one. You can cancel out this A and this A, and the final term remaining here will be A square B square C square D square. That is why I got square of it, right? So how do you know that we have to multiply with A, B, C, D? This hint I got by looking at this one. With practice you will be able to see this. See, you have to see A square plus B square plus C square plus D square, but then there is no A square B square C square D square. Therefore maybe by multiplying this one with A and this one with B, this one with C, this one with D, we are able to get such a term. Then maybe adding them. So with practice you'll get used to that. See, in GATE exam you can directly substitute the values. Don't go for these methods. But in interviews, when they ask such questions, they'll indeed ask those questions in interviews. Okay. In interviews, when they ask you to prove it on the board, I mean, they'll generally give you the board and panel will be sitting there. Then you have to follow such a method. So the hint is you have to look at this one and then understand what to do. Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.